We've got a lot of speed. Hopefully we can generate some offense with that. I think it's important to get zone time. That's going to be a real key for our team. I think that off the rush with our speed we should be able to generate a lot, but zone time is the type of thing that you really have to work hard for to establish, and that's something that we'll have to really work on throughout the year and make sure that it's a good area for us. So every team wants to do it. It's not easy, but you want to create a lot of time the other team's in.
Can I see a learning curve for you guys at first trying to build chemistry within those lines, because no one's really played together for an extended period?
Yeah, no, it's going to be a little bit of adjustment. I think that we ran into something similar last year and still had a good start. So I thought we were patient last year, with different line combinations and that kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes, but hopefully we won't have to change a lot and we'll have success here early on.
Sid, you've played against Kessel for a number of years, but I know it's early, but have you learned anything differently about him maybe that you didn't realize, and maybe vice versa?
I think, what we saw when we played against him was the type of player he is. He's got a ton of speed. Can really open up the play and get behind D pretty easy. So, that's what you expect. He's got a great shot. I think his playmaking ability is probably a little bit underrated just because he is a goal scorer, but everything is, exactly, what I expected and what we saw previously.
Sid, 10 years ago today, you made your debut. Can you tell us a little bit about that day and how does it feel 10 years later?
Yeah, it was a pretty exciting day. I think, I probably didn't sleep that well before the game, and I was pretty anxious, I'm sure, but it's hard to believe it's been that long. It goes by really quick, and I think it's Mario's birthday today too. So yeah, I remember that being. I remember we had a party after the game, so remember that part of it too. So I think that to think that that's already been 10 years has gone by. It's scary, but it's been a lot of fun, and you have a lot of great memories of that first game.
You still have to get him a birthday present.
Who said that?
No, I know. That's why I'm asking. I mean, just a happy birthday text. Can you get away with that now?
I saw him today. I don't think you're ever obligated to get anybody a birthday gift, are you? Really? Besides your family, maybe. But no, I think that that's a pretty easy one to remember when it was your first game. So I remember having a party afterwards.
So has much changed system-wise from last year with coaches' system, I guess, or is it the same mindset that you guys had?
As far as last year, comparing this year to last year, I think it's pretty similar. I think you have to build that identity, though. It's one thing to want to implement certain things, and every team kind of has the same goals or wants to play the same way, and it's whoever really does it best and forms that identity. And teams are made up of different players and styles, but I think ultimately, the same kind of habits and details are important for every team. So those are things we did a good job of last year, I thought. And you have to start all over again with some new guys and forming that chemistry and that kind of thing. But that's what we love about the game is having to do that.
So the 3-on-3 OT, the benches are on the far end of the ice. How much does that impact?
Oh, it has big impact. I think as far as the changes and getting a tired group out there, it's much different when you have that much ice and you've got guys out there who are a little bit tired and can't cover it. So I think it's a huge thing to have the long change in overtime, and even with it 4-on-4 having the long change, I thought that made a big difference. 3-on-3, it's going to be even bigger, I think.